Worked on the bike this weekend and packed it up, got it all mocked out, and I'm going to talk about it here this morning. So stick around and check it out. All right. So here's the trail that I plan on doing, a segment of the trail. Only Seg 5, the Hellbender, the Eastern Divide Trail. So 62,000 feet of elevation gain, 65% unpaved, 725 miles total distance. They say it takes about 13 days, so I planned on that, but I want to try to get it done faster. Yeah, this is a great review and that backpacking.com has done. I think they even pioneered the route, or made the route and then wrote it, put it all together. It's a great little piece, and it's got a lot of good pictures on there. You can come down here and look through the pictures and whatnot. If my phone wasn't going super slow. Anyways, there's the route. So PA all the way down to the border of Tennessee. And if you come down here, you can click on these different tabs and you can get like an itinerary, and they talk about exactly what to expect from each day, and 58 miles, 5,600 feet of elevation gain that day, different stuff, and they break it up for you. And you can also click on the different ones. It tells about, water sources. This one tells about camping, and hotels, motels, what you got, what you can expect along the way. This is when to go, logistics, how to get there, how to get back, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. They really put a lot of work into this site. I really appreciate what they did. Ridge and Valley. Anyways, so that's that. All right, so I'm doing a little preparation for my bikepacking trip today. I'm waxing my spare chain and the chain off of my bike. Both chains I'm getting waxed up and cleaned up right now. So I've got the little waxing thing. I filled it with aluminum foil. Hopefully that keeps me from ruining it, but whatever. So this isn't like the Silka one. This is just a waxing kit for body waxing that you can get from anywhere. And yeah, so right now I'm soaking that chain. I just got done doing this chain, so this one's already ready. This is my old chain. I'm gonna throw back on there. And yeah, so it's got to soak for 10 minutes. And after it soaks for 10 minutes, then I will turn the heat off, bring it down to like 130 degrees. This is the wax that I'm using right here. So it comes in these pellets. And yeah, I didn't get the Silka wax because it was like double the price. So I'm going to see how this stuff works. It seems to have some kind of graphite in there. So nano lubrication. We'll see. Hey, so I am outside here doing my loadout. Got all my panniers here. And And right now, I started out by putting my food in the bottom because I figure I'll disperse the food in the bottom of all of my panniers and that back bag as well. So the back bag is gonna carry my sleeping pad, my pillow, my tent, my sleeping bag, and some hydration packets. I'm using Precision Hydration 1000. And I've got some oatmeal packets in here. I've got Cliff Bars in here, and 2 of these rehydrated or dehydrated meals. One breakfast, one dinner, and that's in. I have one of those, kind of the same loadout in each one of these bags, in the bottom of all these bags. And I'm trying to figure out where to put all the rest of this stuff. So this right here is my bar bag, and this is my bar bag, and it's carrying all of my clothes. It's pretty heavy. I'm kind of surprised how heavy it is. It's got my rain gear. It's got my rain gear in there. It's got extra set of bibs. It's my socks. That's one pair of underwear. I've got 2 ankle socks, 1 higher, warmer socks in case it's a little chillier. I got a pair of shorts for civvies and a sun hoodie, just like this one I'm wearing underneath. This kind of sun hoodie right here, long sleeve sunny hoodie as well. Yeah, so all of that is in here. I'll weigh all this stuff later once I get done packing it out. But I'm really trying to even the weight out, disperse it evenly. So we'll see if I succeed or not. Anyways, it's good. Alright. So I got it all packed up now. And now I'm going to weigh it out. Then I'm going to load it up. Take the bike for a little tiny spin just around the neighborhood, nothing special. So see, I got all the panniers loaded up. Got the top tube bag loaded up. Got the back bag loaded up. Got to figure out where that bike lock's gonna go. It's going with me, I'm pretty sure. I want to be able to. Got my front bag and my frame bag. So it's a lot of stuff, but I think I need it all. So anyways, I am going to weigh all this stuff right now, one at a time. I'm not going to do it on the camera. I'll just do it off the camera and add up all the different bags, how much they weigh, and rider weight and bike weight, and we'll get a total for all of that, and I'll let you know what it is. Okay. All right, so I weighed all of that stuff out right there. I weighed the bike out, and I weighed me out. Here it is. It's not pretty. I don't know if I like this or not. So my weight is shit. Where is it? So my weight, rider weight, 198. Bike weighs 27 pounds, and the bike with all the bags and all the luggage comes out to 75 pounds. And that's not with my water bottles and water. Yikes. That seems like a lot. I might have to see what I can drop, because that's a lot. Alright, so I loaded her up, took her for a ride. 75 pounds going down the road. I can feel it definitely. And I was thinking about it, the only way I can thin weight is not taking all that food with me. Here's the bike right here. Get out of the shadow here. So there's the bike. I'm gonna have to go through it and find out what weight I can drop. Maybe I'm thinking now taking all the 5 days worth of food isn't the best idea, because it's a healthy amount of weight. I'm nervous about it because, like I said, I got days where I'm doing 40 miles on the planned itinerary where you're doing 5,000 feet of elevation gain in 40 miles. And I would like to do 100-mile days if I could, but I don't see that being possible with a 75-pound bike. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through it this week. Now that I got it fully packed out, I'm gonna leave it packed out, and I'm gonna start playing with it. It also still has a speed wobble. It's not, I mean, it's pretty bad. If I take my hands off of the handlebars, it's not as bad as it was before. Where I couldn't take like one hand off of the handlebar without getting a speed wobble. Now I can take a hand off there with no speed wobble, but if I take both hands off, I definitely get a speed wobble. But I'm not going to be doing that too often, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's much more balanced than it was before, but I think I have to lower that weight, so I'm going to have to think about maybe dropping the tent and just taking the tent fly with the poles. Maybe sandals are gone, coffee maker gone, and food gone. I think maybe if I do all that, then and only a couple of dried meals, I think maybe that would do it. We'll have to see. I'm gonna ride it to work tomorrow, fully loaded. So I'm gonna do my commute on it, and I'll actually have a little extra because I'll take my backpack with my regular stuff. But I'll be able to get a good idea for how it feels. Also, I never loaded up the water on there, so I don't know. That's extra weight as well. So I would say with the water, it's got to be close to 80. So, anyways, more to come. We'll see. Alright, so I'm not happy with the 75 pounds. Seems pretty heavy to me. With the amount of elevation gain I'm going to be getting on this route. So in 750 miles total route for segment 5 of the Eastern Divide, it's 60,000 feet of elevation gain. So that's a lot of elevation, and I feel like I gotta get this bike lighter. So Operation Get Bike Lighter has begun. I'm gonna ride it to work tomorrow and record it. I'll add all this to it, and yeah, we'll see how it feels. I rode around the neighborhood. I wasn't that impressed with it. It's pretty heavy. Um, but this is also my first bike packing trip, so I'm not really sure what to expect, and what how light can you go for 700 miles? I don't know. So this is all new to me. So I'm gonna try to do the best I can, but yeah, I'm a little worried about it, and I'm gonna try to see if I can't thin things down. I know if I get rid of my sandals. My sandals like weigh a pound each. They're the heaviest sandals in the world, so I'll get rid of those. That'd be 2 pounds right there. Good morning. Well, it's time to see how this hog rides. Oh, not looking forward to it. 75 pounds. We'll see. Gotta get it unpacked there and get on the road. Here. All right, there we go. Good morning. Nothing to say yet. Speed wobble. Not too bad. Almost worked now. This thing's still doing its thing. So I gotta balance this load out better. This is ridiculous. Makes filming almost it tough. This thing's just going to town. So let's talk about the bike. This morning, well, I worked on it all weekend for one, and couldn't really talk on the bike because it's got the damn wobbles going on. I thought it had gotten better, but once I got up to around 20 miles an hour going down hills and stuff, sometimes even lower than that, it was just wobbling, and I couldn't take a hand off the handlebars, so that wasn't cool. Not a fan of that. So I got to work on getting the load balanced better. And as far as the weight, it weighs 75 pounds in total. And so it weighs 75 pounds total. And on the mild ride to work with a few hills and whatnot, it was actually it was fine. I would be fine with that in that terrain, those conditions. But I think that, but I'm not sure about anything substantial. So, as I was saying, the weight for the more flatter roads is not that bad. It's not bad at all. 75 pounds, I can do that. I can do that all day long, no problem. But I am still worried about it in rougher conditions and steeper terrain. I want to go through the bike today after work, get home with it, and now go the opposite direction with it. I loaded up everything that I thought I could need, and extra food and everything. And now what I want to do is go do the opposite and load up the very least amount of stuff that I think that I could take. Like, no tent, just a tarp, hardly any food at all. So I'll pick up food on my way. Maybe put my lightest weight rain jacket in there. Just go through the whole thing and do the opposite. Make it super lightweight and see how it rides, and balance out those panniers a little more. I might do that today on the way before I ride home, just to see if I can get that speed wobble to go away completely just by moving more weight up there in the front, because I think that's what you have to do. You gotta put more weight on the front wheel. Anyways, so that's my thoughts on all that. I'll keep you updated. And I don't know who I'm updating, but I'm gonna keep vlogging on this because that's what I do now apparently. And yeah, thanks for watching.